Hello, welcome. It's time for Base Buzz, and we're about to get it buzzing once again with a discussion that honestly would blow you off your seat. So once again, I advise, sit tight and let's get right into it. So, welcome, charming ladies.
Hiya.
Hi, Chacha.
Hiya.
Hello, Ajin.
Hello.
Okay, I see you're good to go. So let's get it buzzing right away. Okay, so backstory. There's usually that phase where it's called the talking stage. And from the talking stage, you get comfortable and then you're like, okay, there's really nothing to talk about any longer. We see when we see. And then eventually you walk down the aisle and then it's like, no more when I get home. But so at this point now, it's becoming a question for everyone asking, should spouses still be friends on social media? Isn't that doing too much? That is where we are at this moment. So I bring it to you first, Ajin. Kick us off now. Let's understand what is really doing too much. Is it doing too much if I choose to be friends with my spouse, even though we are married? I know when she goes to bed. Why should I really still be friends with her on social media?
Okay, so I've already seen your nakedness.
Hey,
I've seen everything about you. What is so special about your social media account? That I cannot see what is there. So unless you are sneaky, or you probably have a sneaky link, you have someone that you're doing something with, you hide that kind of information. In fact, you should have access now to everything. That's why I've become one now.
Hey, what do you mean access? You should be able to go through your partner's social media.
I mean, it's social media.
Ah.
So why should you, who are you hiding there? Is there a special someone?
Okay, so I'll get to if there's a special someone there shortly, but I want to bring in Chacha into this regard. Would you swing in that direction when, as spouses, don't you think there's need to cut the slack? Like, I don't really care about social...
What smelling slack are you cutting? What do you mean? What do you mean? Which slack? Why are we not friends in real life and not friends online? Of course, I have to see what my partner is posting. I have to look at his page. I have to go through his page. I have to see and just looking at the pictures and be happy. So you post something, I'm not going to see, I'm waiting happen. What are you hiding from me? In fact, I'm even the one that we will help you post because I know some men, they don't know how to post.
Okay.
My partner's last is 2 Instagram pages. I posted it for him by force. So what are we saying here?
So some people can say it's giving obsessed, yeah?
Yes.
When you're saying, oh, you want to be part of your partner's social media account, you want to, like you're stalking them or something. But I say it's more like, especially if you're people who are both maybe like social media kind of persons, then that should be like an avenue to even open it up and say, hey, we want our pages to align. There are so many things you can benefit from it, you know? So it is important that we're following ourselves so that I can even help you like check and balance some people that are trying to run you down.
I mean, if you were asking if to post your partner on social media, that is different. That can be a comma.
We'll get to even if you want to post. In this regard, why should you are my spouse, why should you send me a friendship request? And why would I even...
What do you mean? Why would you accept my friend
request? I hope you didn't toast him on social media or you didn't toast that on social media. So
why should I
we met on social media, for instance, now. You toasted me on social media. So when we're now together, you now say, okay, it's over.
You know, it's even better for me to see what my partner is posting on social media. So I'll know the stupidity of person that I married. Imagine the person is writing rubbish on Twitter. I will now be carrying myself like a nice lady or walking down the streets of Lagos. And while my partner is there being a fool on social media, no, it's not possible. It's better for me to know that I'm with a cow and I know that I'm with a cow than just be home and
so
be
you can
oblivious.
Move together then?
No, so that I can know whether to run or go. Stay or run.
Okay.
Because, bro, the things that people do and say on social media is actually who they are.
But then it's giving the vibe of insecurity and it's giving the let me breathe a bit. Even
insecurity on top social media, so other people can see your life on socials and I can't see it.
You see the one that they don't see. So why should you?
And the funny thing is, Twitter and all this social media. Sometimes it's not. When you're on Twitter, sometimes not things you say out, not things within your mind. So if you can't go put something, I'm just gonna be like, who did I marry? Who am I seeing? What kind of mentality?
I think that's the worst thing.
I also want to see what your algorithm looks like because at the end of the day, if I'm just seeing rubbish, that means it's rubbish that you're interested in seeing. I mean, a lot of times I'm with my partner's phone. He can just show me something on his phone. And I'm actually laying there and I'm just watching everything on his reels till I just remember that it's not even my phone that this is, and I'm giving it back. I can see what he likes to watch, and I understand this person more. So you can't come and tell me that I can't follow you on social media. Although there's so many platforms right there. There's some that I don't follow him on. I can say, okay, Snapchat, stay there, do whatever it is. But even at that Snapchat, I still take his phone to say, oh, let me see what you posted.
So, but in this request, let's even look at it from this angle where you are hurting. If you decide to go, you are the one that's going to have unrest. You won't have the rest of mind and peace of mind at home because let's just some innocent random comment of, that red heart given in there, liking your past, and then you see that it's a woman who liked his photograph, or it could be vice versa. Now I'm just saying. So that in itself, if you were not following him on social media, you wouldn't know that.
If I see the beautiful women that like my partner's socials, I will be so proud. I will be so happy that this fine girl, she want toast to you. Nice. So that means say I go market. Because if fine women are not chasing after you, then what was I looking at?
So
I'll question myself that
So you settled for, it will seem like you settled for the...
Yeah, now. So I have to see them commenting, hyping my G up. Like happy you say, but what you've... if I mean, I'm even going to say, this is fine, or we'll go to the page together. I said, she getting a show. She said, look at that. Yeah, I will do that.
But it's weird. It's only weird for me if I see him posting on or commenting on certain posts.
Exactly.
People that are a little bit loud in terms of their own work. In terms of people that probably twerk online. If you are commenting there,
then there's
continuously.
Why was that? What the hell?
My brother.
What the hell? So that's where my problem is. So
what's going on?
I mean, there should be that point where, boys would be boys.
Boys shouldn't be boys publicly like that.
Men would be men in a way. Sometimes you just have to drift and maybe see what's on the other side of the fence.
I think that's too much of putting your personal information online. If you love to see girls twerk or whatever, or any of that kind of stuff, you don't have to comment. Because the moment you comment, people can now tell this is part of who you are. So wherever you're commenting on social media shows a part of who you are and what you think about. Whether anybody likes it or not.
Exactly.
Okay.
What you watch, what you repost, what you tweet about, or, whatever. It gives a reflection of you.
So since we're on this table already, while we're at it, if we agree now that if we like our friend, if we can be friends on social media now, you can send me friendship requests and I have to accept it. And that in itself gives, there was a time where Facebook would do this thing like this person is now friends with. Why did they stop that? They were snitching.
They still do mutual friends. You can see your mutual friends.
No, but then before it used to be this person is now friends with, and like.
Well, so a lot of privacy things have come into play.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's just okay to know. It's important to know. That you're friends with someone, and it also helps to tell if I see who my partner is following. And I'm able to now say, oh, okay, this person might be dangerous. Because sometimes I might be following someone that I don't feel is good for my partner to follow. So there's some accounts, for instance, and we can also come to an agreement that
yes,
this account, don't follow it.
Okay.
Actually, to be honest, I don't really give a flying hoot who he follows or who he sees.
Okay, so
whatever I really don't.
Now, recently, a case occurred where a man had to, pass out for a woman to get into his wife's. There's a certain group, the wife. This an all ladies kind of group, but in order to get to listen to what they were discussing, he had to go in that direction. So I'm just saying, if we don't cut ourselves the slack, like there are certain areas or certain meetings as men online we go to, whether we like it to say it or not. There are some things that whether we are married or not, in a relationship or not, we just tend to. Once you just go to those,
I'm judging you, but continue.
I'm just saying. I know the guys out there, they know I'm speaking for them, really.
If anything happens to you, how will I know? one good thing about social media
Yes.
and knowing the kind of people that your partner is following, coming back to that,
Yes.
is that you're able to trace where you can also find a person. Peradventure, anything happens. Based on their following, based on the kind of places they like to like watch online and stuff like that, you can use it to trace their likes. And if anything happens to them, you can say, oh, I can start from the club. I can start from this particular gathering of hangouts and trace and find it. That can be a plus.
In addition to that, I just want to throw this in. If you decide to, there's a gain too. I must accept that there is a gain if you follow your partners online, you are friends, and then you begin to see his algorithm as well, and you know what it tends to like. Let's say he likes to see more of
Women?
beach bikini wearing ladies and all of that, and twerks. So isn't that in a way also giving in a way that, like, you now know like these are preferences, and it also helps to also spice it up. So you also get to learn to twerk as well.
So you cannot tell me what he likes.
No, be so.
I have to see it in the post that
There are
he's
some
liking.
things that are better known than said or explained.
That is
Thank you very
stupid
much.
behavior.
Nonsense
That's a
behavior.
smelling behavior. This man should not let me figure it out myself. Tell me what you want, my G.
Exactly.
I don't can't tell me.
No matter how reserved I can be in this life, if you don't go and be liking it somewhere, and I'll not be seeing this one like this one.
And the
this one
crazy
like
thing
this
now
one.
is on Instagram, you can see what somebody else likes that you're following, and you can easily see yourself. Most recently, my partner liked a comment that said something crazy about women. I said, so people like say it's I didn't mad now. You know, he not replied to it. I did not say that. So the thing was basically, it was a character trait that I have, and the person was saying like the women that do this are crazy. And I saw his head there, and I saw like. I said, he said, not say that though, because and it was just like me laughing it off. So you need to also see what they're like and what they're doing, because I mean, people be crazy.
Exactly. You can spot, like, it's the same way you find all people in investigations are being opened, you know, where you have some situations in other parts of the world where you have like school shootings and everything. They trace all of these things from what those children were looking at, were liking, were watching, you know, the comments they make on posts. So you would actually know, like she said, you actually know a crazy person. There are plenty roaming the streets.
OPP.
And they look normal. A lot of men look normal. A lot of people look normal. Women, men, whoever, they look normal in the face. But when you see their opinions on, maybe if they're calling on the radio, you hear the way they speak, or they're tweeting about something, or they're commenting on different pages, you see those people that raise their voices to abuse women, say some certain things. I'm going to speak for women because I'm a woman. You just know that this person looks nice to me because he's probably in love with me. What if I exhibit something? This is his response to it.
I mean, I saw the other day where there was a post about rape, and another person now responded and said that no, it wasn't rape. It was something about a man is allowed to kill a woman or kill his partner, that's his wife or something like that.
I saw that thing.
Yeah, and if that was my boyfriend, that's the end of the relationship.
And honestly,
that's it, period. Because it's like, this is how you think. This is how you reason. These are the things that you like. And that's a deal breaker. That's like, no, if this is the way you think, it's probably not saying these things out. But you're putting it out there on social media and I can see it. Then who the hell are you? So
exactly.
bye-bye.
So if I can accept your friendship as it is now, that's the consensus. It's it's a 2 against 1 right now. For me, I still feel that we shouldn't be friends online.
You are a sneaky guy.
Relationships,
we shouldn't be friends online.
In relationships, you get to learn something about someone every blessed day.
True.
There's so much that somebody can tell me about themselves.
That's
And
better than
there's so much
what's
that
better
people
than
write.
seeing the.
So
the-
let me ask
Pen
you.
is mightier than a sword.
Let me ask you.
Texting is mightier.
You see the
Let me ask
specimen you are dealing with, right? What are you searching?
What are
Offline
you
is not the
hiding?
true reality.
What are you hiding on your social media that you don't want your partner to see?
Exactly.
I'm saying we can't be friends online.
Is he a Jeffrey Dahmer situation, boy?
No, I mean, why would if a woman comes to like my post, for example, and then you get migraine over it, and
Or
I begin
imagine
to
your
explain.
partner liking underage girls' tweets all the time. Crazy.
You
Oh
have
my
to know
goodness.
who you are with.
That is a mad person.
Somebody goes sports
I
for
think
their
that's
eye or
been
something.
it just tells the natural instinct to be very good at investigative things about this gender.
That's why
Which
I love
gender-
women.
which
no,
gender are you
we,
posting?
we, of course, yes, we love to investigate. I mean, men don't do anything, so we love to investigate. So I will track you. I love to track people, man. I'll track you down.
Stalker.
Okay, so this finally, in summary, let's just see while we are at it that yes, we can now follow ourselves. If we're in a relationship, we're married, we must also be friends online. So can we as well, let's have each other's passwords as well. Let's extend it to WhatsApp, and let's just also put our passwords on the ground as well,
Take it.
so that we can
Tried. You want my phone? Open it up.
Chacha.
So I have access to my partner's phone, but I don't have his password. He has access to my phone, but he doesn't have my password. But
But you are friends online,
friends everywhere.
so
But if he says to me, give me your phone, I unlock it and I leave it because there's nothing there to see. I'm plain, I'm open. I can be with his phone and I'm on it for hours, but I don't have the password. But if I want him to unlock his phone,
so
for
every
me-
time it goes off, you go to open it, it's locked. Wasn't it better to have the just
no, like
Password.
I have my own phone. What am I using his phone for?
Exactly.
So the only
Actually.
time that I can, maybe I just want to get something off of his phone.
Yes.
I want to search something with his phone.
Yeah.
I say, oh, unlock this phone for me. He doesn't even question it. There's a particular app that I like to use on his own phone. I just say, oh, give me this phone.
get it on your phone.
I have it, but those people, they did something to me, so I can't use the app on my phone. I can't use the app on my phone because something, so quick. So I use his
Yeah.
phone. And the thing is, it's just like, unlock your phone for me. There are no questions asked. Just back,
Yes.
and I get it. And me, it's not even a situation where you're unlocking and you're trying to close stuff. No, it's in fact, it's a thing of I'm not even looking, paying attention. My phone is
fingerprint,
fingerprint, just and take it. So, and the funny thing is, I'm on that. I can be on the phone for 30 minutes,
Yeah.
just going through it, and there are no questions. He's not looking to see what is she checking on my phone. He's not looking to see what app. If I like, let me open all the apps and be looking. You know, concern now. He's just gonna leave it like, okay, whatever it is that you want. And same
Like
with me,
premium
like
peace of
go
mind.
through the phone. If you like, open the battery, lick it, turn it upside down. That's on you. There's nothing to see.
Okay, at this point,
I'm open to passwords anyway. I mean, I have my partner's password. He has mine. One of the reasons why we have it is because for me, I just like to be like security conscious in case of anything.
And funny thing is, I've told him my password a lot of times.
In fact, me, I
But
always
he
forget.
just like
I always forget
I've
the
called
password.
it out so many
it must be a very long password, I guess.
No, it's
It's
very
6
short. It's so
digits.
simple. Exactly, the standard
And
6
then they
digits.
keep forgetting.
like he. The funny thing is, he just
he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care for it.
Because he knows he can always get it. Like it comes on a platter.
I'm not even going to do that one. I know a lot of women do this where they
Yeah.
open their partner's phone just to snoop around and see.
Oh,
No,
Please.
there's no snooping in this part of town. Like, what the fuck?
So at this point where we've been forced, I'm twisted now to accept friendship on with spouse relationship. We must also be friends online. So it means we have to post each other's pictures at the end of the day. How often
Well,
should this be?
No, you don't
No,
have to
you don't
post.
have to.
Oh,
no. That one is different.
That one is so
Intellectual property. Some things you have to protect from the internet.
You don't have to post. I've posted my person, but his face is not there. If he being handle,
Thank
whatever,
Elements
or
of
my
his
head
body.
is blocking him, but I've not posted his face. I've posted the back of his head, like walking down, whatever it is, but not particularly say, "Hey, see my baby, or you go shut up." Or I said, I haven't done that. No, I haven't. But he has posted. So.
But I think it's a choice thing. If my partner doesn't like to be online, and
Yeah.
I've already done my own research, is a regular person. Some people just do not like to have their details drawn by the internet. My partner as well, he's not on social media, like he's not even on it, so I can't say anything about that. And if he's not on the platforms itself, why am I posting him?
that's the premium peace of mind kind of thing anyway. So
Exactly.
yeah, we'll wrap it up now and say thank you so much. We'd like to read your comments. That's Base Buzz.